Hey guys, Aeroblaze777 here, and we just got a whole bunch of Mario Kart 8 info from our Nintendo Direct. You know what I'm going to do is analyze it. Apologize that I haven't been analyzing the other stuff. I might get to those or I might just leave them out. I don't really care, but this Direct really caught my eye and I really want to record. So without further ado, let's get started. First off, we see Mario doing a wheelie. A wheelie. Wheelies will return, and I am so happy about it. We never had any clue that they would return, as none of the trailers showed them off, and we couldn't do wheelies at the demo. And this may not seem so great to some casual players, but as competitive players, wheelies really are important to Mario Kart Wii, and they do give you a speed boost. They are good for competitive racing as well. If you want a competitive Mario Kart Wii race, everybody's using wheelies and bikes, so it's good to see them back. As competitive Mario Kart Wii player myself, I am really happy to see him. Whoa, stop the camera. Right there on the edge of the screen. You see Mario there? There's 3 mushrooms revolving around him. I think that this is how the new triple item system will work, even with items like triple mushrooms. I mean, the triple shells always revolved around you, but now the mushrooms will too. I originally thought that since characters hold the items like Peach in the background, that they would juggle the items like they did in Mario Kart Wii, or not Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart Double Dash, but it seems like they will rotate, or at least the triple mushroom will. But I have a question. Since they are out in the open, does that mean that characters could steal them? But it seems unlikely, because then people would just keep ramming into you if you had triple mushrooms for free boosts. That's kind of cheap. So, again, kind of contradicted my whole statement. Anyway, let's just go on. Wario uses a wheelie to take a shortcut, probably with the mushroom. And wheelies are real. Toadette snipes Daisy and she drops 3 coins. We now know that just like in Mario Kart 7, if you get hit, you will drop some coins. It's not shown in trailers, but it was at E3 now that I think about it, so not real groundbreaking. I believe this track Yoshi is racing on is Dolphin Shoals. Screenshot proves this correct, and I'll be analyzing screenshots in a separate video, so stay tuned. Also, notice that there's a toad snorkeling in this little underwater section. It's a nice little touch actually. He's probably cheering on, well you can't really hear him, but he's cheering you on. Right here we see those same giant tiki things that we see in the Mario Kart 7 track, DK's Jungle. Confirmed retro track. This part is the gliding section, and on sublaps the tikis will blow some wind at you. I wonder if that will still apply in Mario Kart 8. Probably will. Mario is in a city-like track on zero gravity mode, which is a part of the Star Cup, which we can see thanks to these electronic banners. But here, Mario spins out for no apparent reason. There isn't anyone near him, so no one hit him, and an item didn't hit him either. Could this be a new mechanic similar to punching in Double Dash? Maybe only in zero gravity mode you could swing your cart around? Makes sense, because in zero gravity mode your tires are flat, and you can't really spin your cart around easily if your tires are perpendicular to the ground. If this is true, maybe punching will return, or a mechanic similar to punching, and you can steal items. However, they do this a lot during the trailer and nothing happens, so I'm a little doubtful. Peach and Mario spin out, but it doesn't do anything. This is the most out there circuit-like track I've seen to date. I mean, giant U being held up by like trampoline thingies. It's out there to say the least. Some characters spin out again, but nothing happens. This is confusing. Upon further analysis, I've concluded that this track is GBA Mario Circuit. I didn't even recognize it at first because of the whole giant U in the sky for zero gravity section. It's cool how Nintendo keeps spicing up tracks so we're not just racing at the same old bland 1947 track or something, you know? Here we see another part of the Mario Kart 7 track, DK's Jungle. And look at that pose. Look at it! Anyway, See, this is the part before entering the cave with the giant golden banana. Ahead, the cave is a zero gravity section, just to implement the Mario Kart 8 elements. Here we see Peach and some others on a new jungle-esque track, and they're riding on a waterfall? That's a clever use of anti-gravity. Random shy guy with a pickaxe up ahead. Don't know what he's all about. Maybe a stage hazard, like he can hit you? But to me, I think he's just a spectator of the race. Here we're on an amusement park track, and we see a sign for a ride called the Sub Coaster. Probably short for submarine coaster. We thought you can go underwater and then make a loop-de-loop, really making it a submarine coaster. The coaster seems to be the zero gravity section of the race. Could that fish right there be a stage hazard? Looks kinda creepy if you ask me. An actual submarine ride? I'd pay money to go on that. That is really unique. Could act as a stage hazard like the train we saw from the San Francisco stage at E3? I think so, because our racers are later seen going the opposite way, so it could block your path. Doesn't look like it'll hurt you though. Bowser comes riding in on an airship. I'm loving these new carts already. In the background we see some new characters. At long last, the Koopalings are finally in Mario Kart. First one we see is Larry Koopa on DK's Jungle. So, yeah, he looks awesome in Mario Kart in my opinion. Here we have Lemmy Koopa in an underwater section. Wait, those fish. Either this is the same track, the one with the sub coaster, or the fish are a recurring hazard. Style looks similar to what we saw earlier, so I say theory 1, but both are possible. That smile, yo. This is Roy Koopa. Nothing else interesting. Wait. It is. This can't be. It is. It's Grumble Volcano from Mario Kart Wii. That road pattern, identical. The tunnel entrance, identical. The stone with the giant question mark block sinking into the lava, identical. Mario Kart Wii's Grumble Volcano will return as a custom track, and I am happy about it. It was my favorite track, and I am glad to see it back. Now comes Iggy Koopa on the same waterfall track that we saw before. But in the distance, you can see like a bridge. It's not Mushroom Bridge, I mean that wouldn't make much sense, but, well, this is gonna be a unique track, I'll say the least. Next is Ludwig von Koopa, the oldest Koopaling. He is riding the same Bitty Bud kart that the babies were riding in the last trailer. Kinda cool, more customizable kart options. Here we see Morton Koopa Jr. riding in a factory of machine-like course. It looks kind of familiar. We see on the side a pendle with the Lightning Cup insignia on it, so this track is part of the Lightning Cup for sure. I see it now. This track seems to be Tick-Tock Clock from Mario Kart DS. It was one of my favorite tracks in the DS game, so I'm glad to see it back after a long time. Wendy Koopa hits Yoshi with the shell and taunts in his face. Ooh. Wendy Koopa seems to be in the same or similar style to the amusement park ride with the whole sub coaster thing, but I can't really say for sure. We're with Bowser once again on the giant waterfall course. Wait, waterfall. I remember now. At Sunshine Airport, we saw a track called Shy Guy Falls. Waterfalls? Now that Shy Guy with the pickaxe makes sense. This is Shy Guy Falls. Oh my god, I'm such a genius. Okay, no, not really. So I'd assume that this track is Shy Guy Falls. So, yeah, that's really cool. I am really digging this Shy Guy Falls track. Here we can see on another waterfall next to it that there are boost panels leading up. So that probably means you'll go up a waterfall, take a little river around, then go back down. And things on this track just looks amazing. I can't wait to play it. Here we have Mario and DK's jungle. Nothing really of interest except for those like Tiki guys that were in Mario Kart 7. Here we see Mario ram into Lemmy Koopa. As characters ram into each other on land, it seems that stars are gonna go flying everywhere. Kinda nice aesthetic touch, you know? Here we see Yoshi on the tick-tock clock course again. And have you noticed that every time we've seen Yoshi in this trailer, he's been riding in the Wiggler cart? Kinda weird if you ask me. Ooh, the snipe. Luigi hits Roy with the Koopa shell. Irony. Well, this track gives off a similar vibe to Shanghai Falls, but I can't really tell. They're all shy guys up there in the corner. These next few scenes guarantee that this is Grumble Volcano. It's so beautiful! No, but really, Grumble Volcano looks amazing in HD. Here we see the part where Peach exits the volcano part of Grumble Volcano. And we see on the first platform, a glider ramp has been added to implement the glider in this track. Honestly, I cannot wait to play the new version of Grumble Volcano. Luigi and Roy are back at the amusement park, and now we see a new ride. Their W wheel, probably standing for Wario wheel. Those Ferris wheel carriages seem to fly pretty low, and I think they could interfere quite a bit with the race and cause gliding players, if they hit them, if the gliding character hits the carriage, to fall back down. There seems to be a ticket booth beneath the W wheel. Now, for the characters who are racing on the ground, perhaps this can act as a hazard for them, blocking nearly half the road. Or, I got another idea. What if the ticket booth had a little lane in the center and had an item box in the middle, or something unique? That'd be kinda cool if you ask me. Here we see the finish line as indicated by the Mario Kart banner, and the sign for the sub coaster once again. Since Roy and Luigi came out of a underwater section, could the sub coaster lead directly to the W wheel? I know it'd be a pretty short track, but the sub coaster could be pretty long, considering roller coasters are pretty long in real life. So, whatever, moving on. We see Mario at the end of that city track he was in earlier, the one where he was on the zero gravity section. But this track seems more like a party track here, if you ask me. Just after the finish line, we can see it's like a giant stereo or something. Kinda cool little detail, or maybe it's more than just a detail. Maybe just like the music park track from Mario Kart 7, this track implements the music like tambourine and the musical notes. That'd be really cool to see again. And that wraps up our analysis. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys disagree with something or just want to have an idea or want to tell me something, you can leave it down in the comments and I will probably reply to you. Again, thank you all for watching. Anyway, I've been Aeroblaze777 and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.